Hi guys, my name is Parker. I was the sole developer for our team, so I work directly on this prototype. It's developed in React and I'm accessing it locally here. There is a forced view container because the ideal form of this is an app, and we believe that would be more accessible. So you can imagine what this would look like on your phone and how that would translate as well. And I've been going through this from the perspective of Ella, one of our user personas, and seeing what she might use the app like and what it would be like for her to do this for the first time. So she's downloaded it. She's put in her personal information here, and then she's got to do some preference things. So how would she like her podcast to be? She's gonna want it to be down to earth, interest. She's really into lifestyle, but she downloaded the app to keep up with stuff. So she's gonna be interested in events and breaking news as well. And then she's got a lot of friends at Mustang News, so she's gotta pick them and put them first and hear stories so she can connect with what her friends are doing. So let's go ahead and get started right away. You're brought to the podcast page because that is the main thing. But if we go back to the home page here, I think that's a good place to start. So we can see we're serving stories based on her preferences. So she's environmental science major, she's into lifestyle. So that organic farm article is going to be at the top there because that's what she's going to be interested in. But maybe like she was coming on the app to check out some events. So if she clicks on the events, it's going to filter and she's going to see the Winter Club Fair from ASI. And then she could click into that, go see what ASI has posted, and see which club she wants to check out. But let's head back over to the podcast page. So let's just give this podcast a listen. I think it sort of speaks for itself.
Hey Ella, we're going to be taking a look at what's happening at Cal Poly and how that's impacting the surrounding community. We've got three really fascinating articles to dive into today. The first is about Cal Poly's student-run organic farm.
Okay.
The second one focuses on the restructuring of Cal Poly's Office of Diversity and Inclusion.
Interesting.
And finally, we've got one covering proposed legislation that could impact a battery plant project in Morro Bay.
Yeah.
But let's start with this amazing farm.
Okay.
So it's an 8-acre organic farm run entirely by students at Cal
Okay,
Poly.
so let's say I was really interested in that, but there's quite a bit of farms on campus and different fields, and she's not super familiar, so she wants to know where is this thing? So let's just cut in to the podcast host and ask him, where is the organic farm?
It's super relevant to what we're talking about today.
Yeah, so the article mentions that the Cal Poly Organic Farm is located near the Dairy Center, Rodeo Grounds, and Veterinary Clinic.
And if you're familiar with Cal Poly's campus, that's generally on the south
And
side
so I
of
think
campus.
that really shows the interactivity of this feature and how you can easily get follow-up information, and it just makes it more engaging overall. And let's say, she was really interested in the organic farm. She knows where it is, but she just wants to learn more and see the full story. So she could click here and kind of link out. And that's the whole idea here, right? We're aggregating and we're centralizing, but we still want to connect with those publishers and have point people back to the main articles and get them reading. So if you click here, you could read the full article and check out everything about the organic farm. And then if for some reason, tomorrow you're on your way to class and you've been walking in class a little bit quicker, you can come back here and change up what the podcast is going to be. So I want it to be a little bit shorter tomorrow. And I'm actually, I need this to really boost me on my way to class. I got a midterm, so I wanted to be cheerful as well. And so that just really shows that this is an interactive, this is an engaging thing. And it's really going to draw people in, but it's also going to get them back to local news and bring people into those avenues in a new way, utilizing new technology.